Day 378. So today I had planned to get my labs done. I decided I was going to bike to the lab, then do a phone call because I have a meeting at 7:30 in the morning, do some more biking, and then either get to the office or have another meeting at 8:30 in the morning. I unfortunately got to the lab and they had no paperwork for me. Turns out my doctor thought that the blood draw had been successful, and no one had informed her that she needed to switch the lab paperwork so that I could go to the lab and get blood drawn there. So yeah, I have to now go back. So I will be doing the same thing tomorrow. Try to, bike there, get it done. I've already checked and double checked with the doctor and the lab to make sure they have the paperwork. So I should just be able to walk in. And so yeah, otherwise today, got to work, had my breakfast, had my lunch, had a second lunch because there's this app called Lunch Drop, and they essentially it's kind of like a DoorDash or one of the other like delivery ones, but instead of you paying a huge delivery fee or tipping, it's essentially like a pooled lunch thing. So they pick four places and you order from one of them, and they change every day throughout the month, and then they bring you the food, right? And so as long as 4 people within your office building order from them, from that place, from one of the 4 places, you don't pay a delivery fee, which is nice. So I ended up doing that because I really like this place called Cilantro, which had some kimchi fries, and I really wanted some kimchi fries. So I ended up getting that, but I don't feel like it was overeating. I was still hungry. The meal I had planned was great. It was steak, mashed potatoes, and Brussels sprouts, but it's very small portions. And so I was still hungry afterwards. So I ended up eating the thing that I ordered. So not too much overeating, but still eating more than what I had originally planned. That being said, I don't think I'm going to step on the scale tomorrow and it's going to be even or under, or maybe a little higher. That being said, I do notice that one of the other things that I did while I was at the doctor was get a tetanus booster because I do a lot of work around the house. I'm about to go to Asia. Haven't had one probably since high school. And so I was like, yeah, it's about time. And I do, while, I don't adhere specifically to these things, I did look up the side effects because I was tired. And I'm talking about like, I felt like I've had energy for the most part when I was doing these exercises. And it, it might just be kind of not necessarily muscle soreness, but like the past couple days I have been doing a lot of leg activity. I had 2 SoulCycle classes, and hiking, right? And then now biking today. So I haven't really, done something to give them a break. So that might be it. It could also be, having the, a normal reaction to administering a very small dose of a disease so that you build up an immunity, which is tiredness and, your body's working through it. So either way, I'm going to do it again tomorrow, regardless of, how I felt today. Because all it was it took a little while longer and I just had a little less motivation. And so at the very least, right, once I'm on my bike and I've gotten far enough, I have to take my bike back. So it's not like I'm gonna to quit on that type of thing. And I made it home today, so it's just gonna be the same thing tomorrow. So we'll see how round two of what should have been today goes.